Hey, I'll tell you, we're over at Homie's Cinnamon Rolls over here on 10th Street Market. What's really cool is people walking by because they see Malibu, they see Storm from the original American Gladiators, and then they look over here and they think, I'm the Allstate guy and this is Darius Rucker. So people are like stopping, taking photos and stuff. But actually, this is Sean Sheppard, and I met Sean back in November when we were talking about Embrace, when you guys going on the street. And you got a story that was told to you, and all of a sudden it just started becoming a blessing, one thing after another.
Yes, we served the homeless 2 days a week, and on a particular Thursday, it was myself and about 20 college student volunteers, and that's when we met Storm from American Gladiators. She came up to me, told me that her and her son were homeless, and this odyssey has begun since then. 3 days later, incredibly, I was at a Green Bay Packer playoff party and met Laser's sister, Jane. And that's really when things began, because this whole American Gladiator connection started from that point.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, after meeting her, there was an email sent out, there was a story done on Storm, and then that's where Malibu came in.
Yes, Laser was the one who sent out the email to about 13 other gladiators, and Malibu was one of them. And last Friday, I believe it was, is when Debbie and Darren, they made their reunion after 20 plus years of being apart.
Yeah, it's such amazing. I'm going to go ahead and in between the two of them here, which is so amazing. I'm getting to stand next to two American Gladiators. But I got to tell you, I get to call them Malibu, so it's kind of cool. But this is a great story. And as I mentioned, you guys are family. And when you heard about this, like 5 minutes, you were like looking for her.
Oh, yeah. Literally, Jim said, Laser said I was like the first person to call because I felt so close to what she'd been through. I've been right on the precipice of being homeless myself. I had an incident where I broke my back in a stunt job. My wife passed away 6 months after that, and the next thing I knew, I had 2 children myself and an eviction notice on my front door, and if not by the grace of God, and I mean by the grace of God, a friend came through and helped me out, and now the career is rolling again. But when I heard about her, I couldn't do for her because she's just a sweet, sweet person, and what my man Sean's doing with Embrace is amazing. I mean, he's a man who really passionately cares about what he's doing. He really cares about the homeless people. So I'm here to do whatever I can and serve.
And it's amazing. We thank you for that. And a lot of people, as we mentioned, Sherry Sheppard of The View, who I'm a big fan of The View, by the way. And it's okay, guys. You should watch The View, guys. I'm telling you right now, I do. And so it's okay. And so, because I learned a lot. So, Whoopi, I love you. Love you. So, but actually, it is a great story. And seeing these people, because we talked about how people think, you know, American Gladiators, people who have been on TV have all this money and are doing okay and everything. But I said, for one star that is doing okay, there's probably 100 out there that are not, and you're one of them. But you did something that was very courageous, and that was you got out of a relationship and became homeless.
Yeah, I basically, you know, it's about my son. And he's 10 years old now. His name is Creighton Sterling Sutherland Clark, and he's my angel. He's my boy. And there's nothing I wouldn't do for him. And I'm his mother. I'm going to protect him at all costs, and that's exactly what I did. And that's what I'll continue to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to come back and talk about some other things, too. And that's what we're talking about mother's instinct here. Because not only has Mrs. Sheppard from The View stepped up, some other people have stepped up to help out. We're going to talk about that because we talked about what she's been through, and Dan Alexis, she was a trainer. She's had problems and stuff. Doctors have stepped up. So there's some doctors saying if you can get her to us, we're going to take care of things. So we're going to talk about how you can help out. There's also a link on the Embrace website that you can help out Debbie and her family and other people and stuff. So coming back in the next half hour, we're going to talk about how you can help out, who's stepping up and doing things. And you know what? We're over at Homies right now, 10th and Market. If you're nearby, come over and meet them. They're just great. And I said, Dan, I'm like a kid because this is who I wanted to take on when I was little, you know? I'm like, I could take on American Gladiator. I can do it. I can do it. And now I'm standing next to him, and I'm like, oh.
I know. It's a little different.
This is not good.
Hey, so what's his name again? What's his nickname over there, Brad?
This is Malibu. You never don't remember
Malibu.
Yeah.
Yes, Malibu had the most amazing scene, and that was actually, there's only one shot that everyone remembers.
Yeah.
And that's when he actually got knocked out.
Malibu got knocked
went
out.
all forward, and yes, he got knocked out. He got on it was like what was it called? The
human cannonball.
Cannonball.
You can actually pick that up on YouTube. It's really ugly, but it's like the agony of defeat for Wide World of Sports. It was just nasty.
So,
No.
you got to check it out and see. So.
I mean, who's ever knocked themselves out with their own knee? Come on.
Yikes.
Wow. So that was a fun game, man.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah.
Cool people. Have fun out
It was
there.
great. So
Good stuff.
I'll talk to you guys a little bit.
Okay, have a good one. See you later.